Some says it is better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Love gives you pleasure and love gives you pain. And yet, when both are gone, love will still remain. Once upon a time, in the city of Babylon, there was a young fine man named Pygmalion. He was known as the greatest sculptor in the town. Many women adore Pygmalion, but he prefers to be alone than to be affiliate to any woman that is full of flawed and reproachable. But it all changes because of his dreams. It was Pyramus, bathed in blood and dying. She flew to him and threw her arms around him. She kissed his cold lips and begged him to look at her, to speak to her. "It is I, your Thisbe, your dearest," she cried to him. At the sound of her name, he opened his heavy eyes for one look. Then death closed them.
That is what I dreamed last night. Every Friday night, I always had a dream. It makes me petrified to think that my dreams are interconnected to my previous dreams. It all started when I dreamed about this fine man and beautiful lady. It was full of love between the two lovely couple. But this time around, I feel so hopeless, unmotivated, at some point so depressing. Yesterday was just a tragic dream. I am in my room, facing the ceiling, thinking what might I dream next Friday night. I am hopeful that in some way, both of them will find their ways after life.
Pygmalion, the dinner is ready.
Yes, mother. That is my mother. Mother Teresa is not my biological mom. According to her, during the maturity of her pregnancy, she lost her baby. She was so depressed at the time. She can't accept the reality that she just lost her baby. So beside the grave of her child, she decided to end her life. While doing so, she saw a strong lightning and thunderbolt struck into the tree. Afterwards, she heard a loud cry of baby, not so far to where she is. She ran and looked for it. She saw the baby covered with cloak with a stain of blood around it. That moment, she carried the baby. She regained her life again.
She saw his sword fallen from his hand, and beside it, her cloak stained and torn. She understood all. "Your own hand killed you," she said, "and your love for me. I too can be brave. I too can love. Only death would have had the power to separate us. It shall not have that power now." She plunged into her heart the sword that was still wet with his life's blood.
Mother Teresa, mother, I dream of it again. My chest is aching. It's like someone stabbed me or I was struck into a sharp object, like a knife or a sword.
Are you okay?
No, mother. I feel anguish for what I dreamed tonight. What a sad, beautiful, tragic love affair.
2 weeks had passed. Pygmalion wonders why he don't dream of them anymore. He is still devastated about what happened to the two lovely couple. For him, they don't deserve to end their love story that way. He can't get over with them. So he decided to make a sculpture of the two couple. He used ivory to carve their faces as well as their bodies. He really put all his effort to what he's doing. Days had become weeks, and he finished carving the two couple. He's worn out, so unknowingly he fell asleep.
Thisbe,
Pyramus!
Thisbe, you are a Friday night and I am a Sunday morning. And no matter how badly we want to fall asleep and wake up beside each other, there will eternally be Saturdays to keep us apart, my love of my life.
From now on until the end of time, no one else will ever see life with my eyes, and I meant to make the best of my chance.
Ooh la la. What's happening? Who are you? Why are you here? Where are my sculptures?
You cannot swim for new horizons until you have courage to lose sight of the shore. Alpes, the goddess of hope and dreams, heard your remorse and put us to life. We have to go now, my love, Thisbe.
I'm confused. I'm.
Pygmalion, don't be confused. I am you. You are me. I am your past. You are my future.
Pyramus, my love! Of all the hearts I've loved, yours is the only one that makes mine smile.
Thisbe, my dearest, I will look for you in every lifetime until we finally stay.
Pyramus and Thisbe hold their hands and kissed each other, and they slowly disappear.
What a dream!
Pygmalion starts contemplating about what he dreamed. He woke up with a relief. While looking around, he then noticed that his sculpture was missing. He knew that somehow the story of Pyramus and Thisbe will have a second chance in their afterlife. He believed that it seems to be happening more and more, the dreams from the past blurring into reality, and one thing makes him ponder. When Pyramus said on his dream, "I am you, you are me, I am your past, you are my future." Months had passed. Pygmalion slowly got interested into looking for women the same as Thisbe. He learned from the relationship that love gives you pleasure and love brings you pain, and yet when both are gone, love will still remain. But Pygmalion can find any women as the same level as Thisbe. So he then realized that his sculpture for Pyramus and Thisbe miraculously came into life. He started crafting the ideal woman he wants to affiliate with. He uses inexpensive materials. He took almost a month to finish the sculpture. He brought her a dress and jewels and lay her on his shoulder and started praying to the gods to give him this kind of woman. Aphrodite, the goddess of love, beauty, and sexuality, together with Azrael, the goddess of life, death, and rebirth. They heard his heartfelt prayer and bring the statue into life. Pygmalion rejoices and named her Galatea, which means a lovely woman and always very trustworthy.